Everybody, I've been deploying a lot of zulip bots recently, and when you do that, you use this interface for within your settings to configure bots. And I'm just giving some feedback on some things that I think could be fixed to make the experience a little bit nicer. Um, you'll notice that when I come into the settings, there are all these cards for the bots, and that's good. Uh, it's especially nice to be able to see the images for your bots if you did go through the trouble of creating an avatar for them. Um, the whole notion of a bot email is kind of antiquated. Like I should never really need to know that my Agent Smith bot has the email smith-bot at chat.zulip.org. I mean, that email doesn't even um, answer emails. It's not an actual email account. It's just like a legacy way of identifying the bot. And whenever anybody interacts with my Agent Smith bot, they just mention Agent Smith by name. And likewise for Issa Rae, they just mention her by name. So you don't really need the bot email, and you certainly don't need to show the API key here. Um, there is this little thing to change your API key. That's kind of a dangerous feature because um, you, if you change your API key and you have an existing bot running, I mean, when you need to use this, I don't understand why that wouldn't just be another icon up here. So I think you should eliminate the email and the API key, and then as for the bot type, almost every bot is a generic bot, but for the cases where you're not dealing with a generic bot, I guess it makes sense to show that there. Um, you can click on the pencil to edit it. And again here, like, it's weird that the things that I can modify are so far apart from each other. I would clearly want to be able to rename my bot and change the avatar, but then there's like the user ID that I can't change anyway, and the role that I can't change anyway. I believe that those should just be further down, or possibly not even there. I mean, I suppose it's useful at times to be able to find out the user ID of your bot, although I can't recall any time that I had to do that. Okay, and then the way that you deploy a bot is that you always use a zulip RC file. So there's this option to download the zulip RC, and if you do that, the name for it is just zulip RC with a number. I mean, this is a little bit weird because I've created like a zillion bots already, so that's why it says zulip RC14. But you would think that the file name might at least be somewhat based on the email. But I'm not too concerned about that. This right here is a great feature, copy zulip RC. If I do that, go to Notepad. I guess I closed Notepad. But anyway, if you do that, it gets it into your clipboard. But there's almost no feedback. And I'm in day mode, and this yellow on white is really hard to see. What I've been doing like recently, which is so stupid in hindsight, but it's an artifact of the problem that I'm describing, is that I would download the zulip RC, and then I would paste that into Notepad, or I would open in Notepad and then copy the contents of what was in Notepad into my clipboard so that I could then put that into a zulip RC on some remote box that I was running. It's a little bit of a weird use case that I run bots from a box other than a PC, but I don't think I'm completely unique in that because most people do deploy bots to some sort of remote server if they want them to be long running. But yeah, this yellow on white is almost invisible to me, and when I do that, it doesn't even give me a little, prompt that says it's been copied to the clipboard. So there just needs to be a little more feedback there. That's to deactivate a bot. That's fine. And then this shows me which streams my bot is subscribed to, which is, I don't really have much commentary on that. Now, when you go to add a new bot, first of all, I don't like the fact that this button here has the same background as, or has this, yeah, same background color as the rest of the button. It's actually kind of hard to spot, weirdly. By the way, these links are helpful. So that's fine. I'm fine with that being up there. But yeah, this button, I would expect that button almost to be like over here somewhere. But I think my main problem with it is just that because it blends in with the rest of the background, it's actually kind of hard to see. But if I go to add a new bot, there's this weird cookie bot thing, and cookie as the prefix of the email. I think the placeholder text here should just be like name of your bot. And then again, well, just a general comment. This UI has never gotten any love. So just like from a pure styling standpoint, I think somebody could work with a designer for about 20 minutes and just kind of figure out how to make it look a little nicer. I like when you create a bot, you're usually in a pretty utilitarian mode. So I wouldn't like try to win any design awards for this, but it could certainly, just these little headings, like give them a little color or something, I think would be a nice touch up. But yeah, this cookie bot thing, I don't even know what they mean by cookie bot, and that should just be a placeholder that says name your bot. And again, the whole bot email thing is kind of antiquated. And then you can choose the avatar for a bot. So I'm going to create a bot for Fred Flintstone, just to show you an. I thought I had downloaded it. It doesn't really matter. The choose avatar UI works fine. So I guess that's it. Yeah, I think there are just like a few minor details here that could be cleaned up. Make this icon a little more prominent. Don't bother to show the email and API key, since you can already either copy the clipboard or copy the zulip RC to the clipboard or download it. You want a little more feedback when you copy to the clipboard. I think this button should be a little more visible. And I probably said some other stuff, but I'll end it here. If you've been listening up to now, really appreciate it. Thank you. Bye.